Hey everybody, Craig Cottle. I'm the director of Nature Reliance School, where our motto is where practical meets natural. And today I am doing both of those in one big exercise. Today is I'm going to make some char cloth, and the way I'm adding practical and natural together today is because if you're like me, you get a ton of unsolicited credit card apps and crap in the mail. So I gather all that stuff up and I burn it a couple times a year because I don't want my information getting out there. I usually prefer doing this in the wintertime when it's a lot cooler, but this stuff was piling up so much in my garage I want to get rid of it. So first thing you want to do is you want to get a couple of tins like this, something real simple. You can use an Altoid tin. You can also get like a soda can, cut it in half. The key is when you make these, you don't want to get a lot of oxygen into the can. So that little dot right there is a nail hole. So this particular tin's made for this practice. What I've done is you can take the top off, and on this particular one, I've got some rope, some hemp fiber rope, and in this one, I've got just a cut up t-shirt. So anything that you put in your tin, you want to be 100% organic. You don't want any Gore-Tex or plastic or polyester or anything of that nature in a tin like this because it just melts. So all we do now is we take these, we throw them in the fire, and what we really want is a fire that's got a lot of coals down on the bottom, something that's going to be pretty warm, and we're just going to let that sit in there for a few minutes. I'll describe that process in a minute. So we're going to throw those in the fire like we have. And now what we're going to look for is we're going to sit and watch that, and we want to keep it from flaming up. So if you're watching your tin and you see flame coming out that hole, or you see it coming out the sides of the tin, you need to stomp it out, because basically what you're having is that it's getting too much oxygen into it. So what you're doing with this particular process is that you're letting it catch fire as close as it possibly can without actually combusting. Okay, you're starving it from oxygen. So basically what happens is it's going to form a small piece of, real thin piece of coal, if you will. And then you take that and you add it to a tinder bundle or anything of that nature. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fish them out of there and see what they look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them cool off, and then I'll bring them close to the camera and so you can see what I've got. So this is what it looks like. That's the rope. And that's the t-shirt. So what you're going to again do with this is you're going to take a small piece of this, and you can use this with a ferro rod or a flint and steel or anything that you want to help start a fire. Place that into a tinder bundle. Hit some sparks to it. It'll hold the heat, and it'll charcoal up and help your tinder bundle to get going very well. So it's a real simple way. It has been researched and said, and I'm not certain about this, that you can do or that Native American people did this with charred pieces of trees that have been hit by lightning and from old fires and stuff of that nature. I've done that and it works. You just got to make sure that it's incredibly dry, and the thinner it is, the better it is. So take that for what it's worth. So that's how to make char cloth, real simple. And if you have any questions, make sure that you send us an email or shoot us a message on Facebook. And please help us out by subscribing to our channel. Give us a thumbs up, sharing this as much as you can, and we really appreciate the support.